from Siana Industries, back again with another organization video. Now the other video I showed you about organizing a cabinet, and this time I'm going to show you how I organize in the kitchen. Now in the kitchen I had this metal rack made. My kitchen is small, so I can't really go far to show you, but I'll show you like a snippet. Let me try and move a bit further and see if I can show you the side. Yes, there it is. So it is a rack that is made out of metal and has wood parts. So the purpose of this is to make sure that while I'm cooking there, I have access to the cooking items, and I don't want them to be up because they're quite heavy, and also because they don't like heat. Things like flowers, they don't like heat. So if you put it on top of a cabinet and there's heat going there, they're going to run out fast. So let me show you. So the top part has the electronics, the kettle jars, the blenders, the kitchen towel, which I need to replace, and there's a manual blender there, and some baskets to put maybe lemons and stuff like that that you're going to use for juicing purposes. I hope I don't make you guys dizzy. This thing is rotating so fast. And then here I have the cookbooks. This one I've had since I was a teenager, this cookbook. So interesting. And then anytime I buy something that has a cookbook, a pressure cooker, or I find a recipe, or I collect like magazine recipes and combine them, I take them to the cyber and then they combine them into a book. Here it's random things which I reach for once in a while. Kupima mchele, sometimes you're like you don't want to use the other cup, and then this is for eggs. You know how anything, if you use a lot of eggs in your house, please buy one item, especially a metal bowl that you can be beating your eggs in, and it is the only designated egg beater. And some things that I reach for, my peeler, something which are sharp and I don't want them close to my hand a lot, and then the avocado squeezer or peeler or separator or whatever you call it. And then this one is a tin for covering flour when I'm making chapo and the dough. I want to cover the dough in a bowl. This is what I use. I just cleaned it, that's why it's up here, and it is able to cover this bowl. So when I make the flour, I put it in there, or the dough, and then I cover it up. And then here it's my cling film, and there's usually foil there that needs replacing. So let's go now into the favorite part. Now this is a part whereby I put all the potential cleaning items together, and here I have cups and spoons. Remember, my spoons are in my cups and plates are on the other side. So these are spoons, so that when I clean them, I organize them here. I have some chopsticks that I'm learning to use. Some of the knives, things which you get, they're really nice with like cleaning some part or removing door. Forks and spoons. And then this part has knives and baking items, and I have a pair of scissors here for cutting milk packets. Please don't be that person who bites that piece of the packet of the milk. And then I have this fork for salads. I have a sieve and an ice cream scoop. What is this? And a big spoon. Now this is nice when you're making chapo. Ya kuchota your mafuta, you don't burn yourself. And basic spoons, wooden spoons, and knives and all that stuff. So this is where I put my spices. I have a spice rack, and I got this recently, the choma sauce. I want to learn how to barbecue this year, so I am stocking up on barbecue stuff. So these tins I get them from Arikem, and then the stickers I get them from Nyumba Homely. She's on Instagram and she delivers the products. So I buy the tins, and then like this is whole pilau. I don't want to grind it because I already have the grinded version here. So this is just the whole one when I don't want to cook the other ones. And then this is magadi. It's supposed to go in one of those tins. This is coconut. I buy the coconut powder and I put it this way. So when I'm making rice, I just take a scoop. I can either make it into a paste or I just put it like that. And then this is the Himalayan salt. I buy from Sileo. I buy in bulk, and then I am supposed to grind and put it in the living room shaker, and sometimes I soak my feet with it. And behind there is extras of Blue Band. Remember, they're in the other tin. Salad cream, which I haven't started using, and the corn flour, which I'm going to use to make some soups in the coming weeks. And then I am one of those people who store matchboxes I hate matchboxes because they get lost so easily. So I got a tin again from Arikem, and then I pour. Anytime I buy matchsticks, nazimwaga hapa ndani, and then I have this kapat in here. When this one runs out, I can replace them because I have the ones I stored from the other ones. So you'll never see me run out of matchsticks because I see when it's running out. And then I put salt in this. It's supposed to be a cheese grater from an ex-UK shop. So I put the salt in there, and I never run out of salt again because I see when it's about to run out. And then the cooking oil, I've tried the glass jars, they broke, and then I decided why not just get a normal tomato sauce thingy, and then I put the oil there. Apparently I'm supposed to refill that as well. What did I miss in there? And then there's excess spices like rosemary, it's in there waiting to be grilled. And then this soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and then there are a couple of broths here, the chicken broths from Nor and Pran, I don't know how to spell that. And then the spices now. This is allspice. I'm experimenting on how to make spices so I can improve the taste of my food. Nutmeg, mostly for baking. Nutmeg is kukumanga, right? Yeah, it should be. So let's try and pull this out. So this is a rotating spice rack, and some spices have names in Kenya, some don't. So as you can see, there's a gram flour, turmeric, I don't know where the sticker went, ginger powder, we have cumin, curry powder, tea masala, this is pilau, and then this is garlic, and then ginger again. So up here I put spices that I use more often than not, and then down here I put spices that I don't use that often. Like this is supposed to be coriander powder, we've run out. There's cardamom, there's rosemary. Who is this? I don't know. Oh, cinnamon. That's cinnamon. And then there's cardamom. And then who is this again? Cloves. And then nutmeg. Oh, I have 2 nutmegs. Oh, probably I could move this to fill that. Yeah. So I always use it and then I pull it back and then I put it back like this. And then this ones go here. Yep. So cooking is a bit easier when everything is at eye level, and I like things to be at eye level because I can see when things are running out and see what I'm not using. So there are some things which I used to buy I don't buy anymore, like fish masala and the rest. Even tea masala, after this is done, I'm going to phase it off because I'm not a big tea fan anymore. Now this part is where I put the flowers, and as you can see, they're labeled. So this is a baking flour. It's supposed to be spaghetti, but chapatis came in here. I used to have chapati flour and then I cleaned it out. This is the chapati flour. So this is spaghetti. This is miti shamba. I will share with you more of that along the journey because of my thyroid problem. So I am consuming this every day. I soak it overnight and then I drink it. This is supposed to have pasta, but right now it has uji flour. This is also uji flour. And then this is unga ugali, and then unga brown ya ugali bell, as the Luos call it, bell ya kwon. And then this is rice. It's supposed to have ugali flour, but because I have smaller portions and more rice, I play around with it. And this is corn, mahindi ya kupika githeri. And then it should be this gram flour ya kupika bajia. Yeah, gram flour. So I need to refill that as well. And then in the same kitchen, I also put the powder milk. In the kitchen, I put a plastic tin. Living room, I've put a glass one. Now, this is good for making pancakes. I don't have to buy milk. I just dissolve the Brookside yellow tin milk. I mix it and I make pancakes. So I also keep it there for easy access. And then this part, iko na zile vifuniko za sufuria. And it's gonna a bit of baking tins, baking trays. When I start baking, I'll share that with you. And then another friend of mine makes these things and they are wonderful for like baking. And then here are the kitchen towels and the hand towels. Funiko ziko hapo. Huku chini sasa ndo tunawekaga vitu kama kitunguu, which I need to refill, and any peppers and stuff like that. So basically I have that in the kitchen, and then I have this. This one is supposed to have warus and all that. I'm still yet to go to the market. And this tray is, anytime I make breakfast, I don't carry 1 cup, 1 plate. I like to put all of them here, serve myself like a princess, and just enjoy. And that is a basic tour of the kitchen organizing rack.